Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
No.
Hello.
I'm good. Hello.
How are you doing?
Let's
Exhausted from that
I'm
one. I'm kind of surprised that he rage quit. I mean, I know that it's definitely
Nah,
got.
to be honest, I don't think he could come back against with Visor out of control against DK. Do you reckon? Unawoken?
Yeah, it's
Do you reckon it's
possible.
not
I
open?
mean, there was a
You
lot of time left. That's the thing.
Yeah, but how can he get over your firewall, bro? You've always got a firewall to either
Mhm.
trade or get a kill. Like he can't get a clean kill on you. That's what I reckon. Don't you
Uh,
reckon?
well, I think that's true, but at the same time, with like 8 minutes left or however much there was, I
There
mean,
can be a lot of things that can
there's a
happen.
lot of
Yeah.
stuff that could happen. I could make a mistake, but there's also a reason I like automatically chose DK because I knew it would be good.
Yeah, out of control and in control, right?
Yeah, he's good for both. Well, in control,
Yeah,
I honestly like the flame for like jumping. You know how you can kind
right.
of rocket jump. I like to do that a
Yes.
lot, but then out of
Where can you do
control,
that from though? Where from heavy to
usually
rail?
heavy to rail. Yeah, is the
Really? You can
best.
go that high with it? Okay, I didn't
Oh
know
well, I
that.
don't. I'm pretty sure it's like the same or even higher than a rocket jump. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
wow, okay. Um, well, what did you think about his BJ on the BJ clutch on CK?
Mhm.
Because at one point you looked like you were out of answers. The
Yeah.
first thing that you did was you were spamming lots of rockets, but then you kept realizing you were out of rocket ammo, and then you
Mhm.
get caught catching up, like getting more rockets. And then you did another play where you held your shield for heavy and you waited for him to charge forward when you knew where he was. You stepped out with shield. He had no BJ ult, and he still killed you. And it was like 4-0 or 5-0. And when you died then, I thought, nah, the game's over. But then you were seeming to like bait out his BJ ult, or he was using it too early, and then you just kept playing around the BJ ult better after that. I don't
Mhm.
know. Is that what you did differently, or?
Well, first of all, I really need to work on. For some reason, I can't do well at the beginning of games. It's like every single match, I lose a whole bunch of frags at the beginning, and then
Dan
I
has the
come
same
back.
problem, bro. Yeah, Dan has the same problem.
So I don't really know what that's about, but for the strategy with clutch on CK, you really have to avoid those LG battles when it's in like unfavorable for you. And I think that I'm getting a little bit unlucky, but at the same time, I kind of messed up the fights where he was more out in the open and he was able to just LG me, and I wasn't able to get good enough rockets. The way I came back was I kind of stabilized where we were both on one of the items. So like I was on heavy and he was on mega. And as clutch, you prefer heavy because you don't have to do LG fights at heavy. And what I did was I didn't take heavy because I wanted to delay the items. Because what I really wanted is for him to not know when heavy's up, so I can like get the dual wield out, and then the next cycle, get the mega, and then so that's what I tried to do. So I didn't take the heavy because I already had a lot of the armor, and you know that clutch is good at it, or heavies in general, because they retain a lot of their overstack because it decays slower. So I left the heavy up, and I went over to the nail gun room because that's a more defensible position. And he popped dual wield because he probably thought that I was going to rush the mega, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I just waited for him to grab the mega, and then I put another delay on the heavy, so he has no idea when it's coming up. And then because the dual wield wasn't active, I was able to push in with shield, and I'm pretty sure that's when I got the mega. And after that, the strength with clutch is he's so fast, and the shield is so strong that it's an absolute pain to play out of control. So that's one of the reasons why I can make big comebacks with clutch, because you're just so fast. You can get frag after frag after frag and really just box them in. It's kind of the same strength as like a slash. Like Maxter likes to play slash, and I think it's for a similar reason. Yeah, that's how
Right.
I was able to come back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was nice. Honestly, I was very surprised because I was definitely surprised about some of his BJs though. But I think it was a bit of you not giving up and him sort of feeling the pressure as well. I
Yeah,
think
for
you
sure.
choked him out a lot with taking the lights and playing, like you said, the delay item with the heavy. He had
Mhm.
nothing to work with basically. So I'll just go on to the last map that we haven't talked about, which is Deep Embrace, because that was a very interesting ending as well, where he hit the 100 rocket at you right at the end, and then he jumped for the heavy, and you rail killed him at the end.
Oh
I
man.
thought thought it was weird that whole game. Talk about that game? What was going on in your head in that game?
Well, kind of a similar thing where I lost a bunch at the start, but I think that once I can get control, I'm really, really strong in control, and a lot of it does have to do with.
Did you think it was because of your hooks, or was it anything going wrong in the early game on that specific map for you? Do you think?
I kind of forget what happened at the early game.
So there was the very first frag. You popped his invis really early, and then you were at the lightning gun and you hooked up instead of going for the bottom light, and then you died because he had no invis, and then he strung a couple frags together after that.
Well, I remember now. What happened was I knew that he was gonna do that, but I really underestimate his LG, and I have to learn that lesson every time. He has some crazy 100% accuracy on that.
I agree. He's something on another level for sure. I agree.
It was really a matter of me not respecting it enough because it was a good position where I was. I popped the dual wield. That's great. I got all the weapons. I should have just dropped earlier because I knew he was going to do that. But I should have dropped earlier and just set up on heavy since he would have had a really hard time pushing in.
Right.
For the last rail, that was so clutch. But I basically had to hit that to win the game.
Yeah, but he could have backed off to Mega. After he hit the 100, he got greedy and went for the heavy. On his perspective, he could have backed off for the Mega and the bottom right and anything, top light, anything.
For sure. That's kind of a similar mistake that I would make a lot of the times. I think you feel the pressure and you think that you can just go for it.
And you get a little bit of fortune. You hit that 100 damage or whatever, and you're like, I know they're weak, and then you forget your own health. I think he forgot his own health was...
Yeah, he was railable, so if he's railable, it's kind of predictable when you're a Nyx that you're going to do that jump. So I was set up for it since... That was really the only thing I could do. If I backed off, then it was over because he would just have way more stack than me, and I couldn't really do anything. So I just had to go for it, and really lucky that I hit that, but I needed it to win the game. And feel bad that I think that I'm having internet issues or something because it was lagging a little bit.
So we saw on stream, there was some laggy moments.
Yeah, and then also I don't know why, but it dropped against Razy. I don't think it was my internet dropping because my stream didn't drop. So I don't really know what happened there, but I've got to figure out what's going on because I don't want it to be laggy. I mean, I don't think it actually helps me, but it's just kind of unfortunate.
Annoying. Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah,
I think in that I saw the Deep Embrace game when it disconnected. I mean, you were about to get another frag anyway, so you won, and I think you were going to win that map, but of course, it's annoying for sure. So it's just, But it happens, right? It's whatever, out of your control. So anyway, it was a good finals, and it was an amazing comeback and clutch. Don't watch that one back. You won't like me for sure. So
well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really happy, but I'm so exhausted. I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah, for sure. It's a long day, so we'll let you get to it, mate. And thanks for the show, mate. It was a really good games to watch. So.
Yeah, thank you so much, and I appreciate you casting and for the interview.
Also,
all right, that's it for me, Rob.
Yeah, congrats again, and you deserve your rest. So.
Thank you, Rob.
Get you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.